talk about it.
We got DJ Sussex Smooth in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's up, dog? What's the deal, man? Sussex Smooth, man. Coalition DJs, everything, everywhere. Paid out the showcase, too. Smooth Radio, all of that shit. You know what's going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Just getting off that plane. You feel me? Just getting off the plane.
Well, fresh off South by Southwest, dude.
Yes, sir. How was the vibes down there? What was the experience like? Even though you done been there?
It was interesting. It was interesting. I saw a lot of new things. I saw a couple things happen. I made a few things happen. I did a lot of networking. I did a good networking event with Making It Magazine. Shout out my nigga Kelby. Making It Magazine is based out of Atlanta. He had this sweet ass venue. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? He had me go on stage for like, I want to say it was like 200 people. And basically it was a networking event. He did a DJ mixer and he took time out of his sets to shout out, bring every DJ on stage and shout them out and everything too. We supposed to do a twerk contest too, but you know what I'm saying? Circumstances were circumstantial nonetheless. And basically we gotta wait till next year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of being down there this year, man, what would you say was different this year for you in particularly than past years?
Shit, we bought a fucking venue and actually contributed like it felt good to actually make some shit shake down that bitch.
Yeah.
I hate to say it in the way I said it, but you know, it is what it is. We really made some motion with it. We did a girl event and we booked Sally Sosa, Amy Luciani, Detroit Barbie, Day Masson, all of them at the same time. On top of the other females we booked and everything, we had an all girl set. On top of, we had a good day show from 12 to 4, and then the night show went crazy. Everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? We did tellers on Trinity between 6th and 7th Street, right on the heart of the strip. Because 6 and Trinity is literally the heart of the strip, literally the motherfucking, like the main vein to the heart. If you cut that vein, you're dead. Yeah. Like, type shit. Like, it's really the heart of it. And it felt good, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It felt real good.
That's what's up. Who was all down there from the city that you seen? You know what I mean? Moving around down there.
I'm not name drop. Listen, this is just who I seen. I know how niggas be. Oh, you just name dropping niggas. You nah, bro. This is just who I seen from Detroit. I seen YB and Lil Bro running up and down the street. Backwoods and Bonfires did shows down there. The Foreign Fortune Boys was active. I also seen Skirt McGirt and Stuntman from BandGang. They was running with the Foreign Fortune Boys and stuff. That's who I seen all them boys together and stuff. And then my man who do the I can't remember the name of his shows. He was fucking with the Crowd Free guys, but other than that, it was kind of, other than the famous Detroit people, it was kind of, and it wasn't even a lot of famous Detroit people. I seen more Flint niggas. I seen Louis Ray was down there. And then I also seen the big dancing niggas from Milwaukee. They was down there too. They was down there too, but it wasn't pretty much. It wasn't. I feel like I know I'm gonna shake some shit up saying this, but it's the truth because I'm the representation from up top down there in South by Southwest every year. I've been doing it for the last 3 years, and now I'm putting cheese now. I got receipts on top of what's going on. So what I'm saying is I feel like opposite of the niggas that's popping, it's a lack of representation independent wise from up here. Because niggas got their head up their ass thinking it's a showcase, not knowing that you're going to network.
Most definitely.
To make more shit happen.
And that's what I was gonna ask too. what is South by Southwest? Because a lot of people think it is a showcase type shit, and they
It's
might.
basically it's basically you don't go to a showcase, you go to showcase.
Mm,
And you go to network while showcasing. That's where the labels at, everybody down there. I had three of them and we had three of them in our shit. You know what I'm saying? Universal 300, and goddamn live mixtapes. Like, you know what I'm saying? A whole distribution platform sitting there grabbing niggas by the shoulder, like, hey, come here. What you on? Like, what's going on? The same shit you niggas begging for. It's right there. It's just that niggas not gonna move around freely in hoods and other cities like your hood, like they would in Austin, Texas, for a nationwide festival that been going on since the beginning of time. You gotta start, you have to start effectively using your brain as far as street work and footwork, as far as where you going. Y'all niggas doing y'all thing on Instagram. Y'all doing y'all thing with the campaigns and everything else. But you still got old school aspects that you have to do with your career. And that's walking shit down.
real talk, real talk.
And one of the main spots you gotta walk your shit down at. Even if you don't perform down there, you just go down there. And that's motherfucking South by Southwest. Y'all treat A3C that way. So why niggas won't think about South by Southwest that day, that way? You know what I'm saying? It's weird because I actually do traveling showcases. I actually do a traveling nationwide showcase. So it's weird how people think nationwide as far as with showcases and stuff.
No
But
doubt.
I fuck with it though because at the end of the day, I still, along with the founders and the people who created the showcase and stuff we doing right now, we figured out it was a void and we fill that void, and instead of just taking everything and keeping everything in, we put out as much money, we put as much money out as we can, as much as we bring money in,
Yeah,
because at the end of the day we feed the street. At the end of the day we have the ability to where we can actually feed the streets.
for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Um, quick pivot, man, just to kind of get more into the nooks and crannies of DJ Sussex Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's go back to the origin, man, real briefly. Talk about where you from, talk about your upbringing, and talk about what made you get into DJing.
I'm from the west side. I'm from 7 Mile in Sussex, 3 blocks off Greenfield. Um, 48235. Sussex is the name of my street. I used to go by Josh B. Smooth back in the day when I was doing parties and dancing. Back in the day, when I was into my sports and shit heavy. But the reason why I changed my name to Sussex Smooth is because of my nigga Random, R.I.P. Random was like, shit, you one of the main niggas popping off Sussex. You might as well be Sussex Smooth. And then my other nigga D Busy RP, he was like, yeah. And that's when we all was, you know what I'm saying? We all had the crib together back in the day. If you know me for real, you know about that crib back in the day on Cotton. But yeah, on Cotton and Grand River. But yeah, that's how I changed my name to Sussex. But I pretty much, you know what I'm saying, I come from, you know what I'm saying, a solid background as far as I used to do sports and all that shit heavy back in the day. I was a two-sport athlete and everything. And then after school or whatever, then hobbies and shit kicked in and all that shit, and circumstances changed and everything. I tried to rap and shit for a minute. I was rapping with my nigga DBZ and all that stuff. And then, certain things, certain circumstances that happened or whatever. Then I stopped DJing. I mean, then I stopped rapping. And then my nigga Stunt, Team CTFA Baddies, he was working at Jaguar. And Jaguar needed a day shift DJ. Meanwhile, I need a job because my mom's sick. You know what I'm saying? We stuck on the east side of the crib. My mom's sick and shit. So we basically, so I basically had to do something to keep it going until she got her checks or whatever to keep the crib going. So, bro, like, shit, they need a job. Come get it. The first day I ever tried, I ain't gonna say this was the first day I ever tried DJing. The first time I ever DJed was when we was doing the house parties on Cotton at Random House. But the first time I professionally tried to DJ, opposite of the clubs or whatever, when I was trying with Promo Mob or whatever, was in the titty bar. I just gave that shit a shot, and then boom. This is me right here smoking a blunt today.
Straight up, you say the rest is history.
Ooh, the rest is history.
So, like, even with that first opportunity, like, when you go back to like them house parties and stuff where you was DJing,
that was some wild shit, boy.
Did you actually have like the DJ equipment versus
the nigga? Hell no, nigga. Hell no, nigga. I had a motherfucking student laptop from Henry Ford Community College, and we had a motherfucking big ass sound system that was big enough to bang the house out, but there was so many people in there, it really didn't even matter, bro. I tell you, we used to have some wild ass house parties. We had some wild ass stories that I'm not gonna tell y'all because I'm a player.
Straight up. So when you was in the strip club doing that first gig, how did you play it? Like, what equipment did you use? Like
the motherfucking laptop and the whole ass mixer. Virtual DJ, weak as hell.
But it was a success for you.
It worked. Shit, it paid the bills.
How much was you getting paid at that time?
Them the good days. Day shift. Day shift was 10 a head. Night shift was a dub at Jaguar.
And so from that time, or I would say, how were you? Like, what was your specialty as a DJ at that time?
Street music. Street music, and then also the main reason why our house parties rock, because we used to have fascinations. Me, DBZ, and the rest of my niggas. We used to have fascinations with Future, Gucci, Wiz Khalifa, Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of T.I. every now and then. But also, we'll know all the street music too, because this is the Doughboys era. You know what I'm saying? Team Eastside just started. You know what I'm saying? Because we still in the middle of the parties or whatever. We in Promo Mob still. So we still in the middle of the parties or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No deal on chill. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that era. So we still in tune with the street music and everything. So I'm playing all the shit that we listen to and all the street shit that's hot. Nigga, the party rocking.
Yeah.
Party rocking.
And you know what? That's funny too, man.
And that makes sense. And don't even play with me. And you know that shit makes sense.
I was gonna say, man, that's funny too, man, that you mentioning that era, because I was on your live one day and you was giving a story about the Doughboys and Team Eastside. And back at this time, I think Yaya Jordan was home. And yeah, it's something about a situation where somebody wouldn't get off the stage, and
I ain't telling, not on camera.
Yeah, no, you ain't gotta tell that story, but I only mentioned that to say, what was the times like in Detroit music scene at that point, like back then when you was like moving
shit
around?
Was lit. It was serious. But niggas should have kept their shit off camera. But the Doughboys era was different because shit really wasn't on camera like that. Cameras and shit was so expensive back in the day. You talk about 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 10. Like, nigga, I graduated 2009.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that's when Facebook first started. Like, these niggas had it cracking with just on CDs and shit like that. So a lot of shit was just still in the street. And as far as with what's the name, as far as like word of mouth or shit like that. But at the end of the day, shit was lit. Like the music was really going on. The party scene was really lit. You know what I'm saying? Chrome nightclub. That's all I'ma say. Whoo, Chrome nightclub. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Straight up, he said that's all I'ma say.
That's all I'ma say.
And so, and I think that's the like the privilege that you got as a DJ is that you stand right in that bracket, in that age bracket where you were able to get the music and the game from the OGs.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the now OGs like the Doughboys.
Mm-hmm. I lived that shit.
And now you're able to see the new wave come on the scene.
Yeah.
So you literally experienced decades of Detroit music scene.
3 of them.
Yeah. To where it's at right now. And so I don't know, I guess I want to ask if you can, bro, like just talk a little bit about each one, like even from the Doughboys to Dex to, you get what I'm saying?
All right, bet. So
yeah.
All right, bet. So I'm one of the last. I'm the last generation to see Blade Icewood alive on 7 Mile. When Payroll said seeing Blade Icewood was like seeing Michael Jordan in the mall, it was the most accurate depiction that man could ever say. But at the same time, I find it to be a gift, the fact that I'm running with his DJ who's president of Coalition DJs. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it, I know it. I look up to it. I used to race a fat face up and down the block on Sussex to see who the fastest fat nigga on the block was. I swear to God. Real Sussex shit. I swear to God, bro. So I actually interacted with some of these niggas. Buck is this Buck from Black Orchid. He from 7 Mile Stout. Like, you know what time it is. Like, that's what I'm saying. I've actually interacted and done, you know what I'm saying, with these people off and on. And then I went to middle school with Clay. And me and Keith and everybody from Faux Life and Yachty's and shit like that, we all from the same hood. I'm from the other side on Sussex. You know what I'm saying, Peterson Park side and shit like that. So we all grew up. You know what I'm saying? I seen this shit. I saw this shit happen before our eyes. I was involved with some of the parties. You know what I'm saying? Like we bartered Polo, Polo and everybody else who was involved with the Chrome situation or whatever. We bartered the No Deal on Chill album release party with Doughboys for the performance that they did for my nigga DBZ birthday party, the Mob Life, which has always been the promo mob anniversary. We always go big for that. So one of the first times we actually went big for it was when we bartered that situation and we saw history right before our eyes. I tell that shit, I'm gonna tell that shit to my grandkids. Nigga, I swear to God.
And so seeing their success and then seeing the next group come on the scene, Team Eastside. What did that bring? What element did that bring to the city?
Ooh, a whole nother spectrum. But really, you gotta it's a lot of it. It's the East Side niggas, then the Inkster niggas, then man, I'm telling you, it all happened, but majority of it.
Inkster nigga, you talking about that's when
LOM, yeah, cause P Gutterman was already doing songs with Doughboys back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like 2010, 11. Literally an inch before Team Eastside really got to cracking and really got. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
what was the, if you can be like more specific, what was the energy that they brought to the city?
what? Now, I'm gonna just be real with you. Team Eastside came out of nowhere because they been rapping. They had a lot of songs. They been rapping, but popularity wise, I hate to call it like this, but no, I'm not gonna call it like that. I'm gonna just tell the truth. My nigga Mozzie, he go by Mozzie now, but back then it was Maserati Money. They had a song that used to go crazy in the club. Eastside niggas used to eat this shit up. Pause. The East Side niggas fucking West Side bitches. When that shit went ballistic, shit just started going. And then blink twice, look up out of nowhere, Team East Side drop a CD. And that was the first Team East Side CD.
Shook the city.
I don't trust no bitch. I dog her out. I'm from the West Side. That shit was hard, bro. That shit was hard.
Straight up.
And then that's when all of the sweet production and everything from the East Side and everything came in. You know what I'm saying? So.
And so in chronological order, you would say right after that, that's when LOM came, or
no, it's around the same time. P. Gutter and them was already doing songs with Dope Boys.
Got you.
It was around the same time.
Got you. Fast forward a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Was it BandGang next?
All right, so check it out. Check it out. I got a story about this.
You to walk me through it.
I got a story about BandGang. The Beezy Peoples used to have a crib right next door to Big's mama house on MT. Right on Florence. Right by the house where they shot the ham video at. I saw this shit happen. I saw that shit happen. Boy, I tell you, I never thought they'd be in the position they be in right now, man. But
why you say that?
I saw that too. You know what I'm saying? I saw that too. I mean, because as far as like, I know what type of music they make it. I didn't expect the maturation. That's why I respect it. As a DJ, when you play certain stuff and you listen to certain stuff, when you don't expect it from certain niggas and they do it and find a way to do it, you ain't got no choice but to respect it. That make you play it. Like, even if you don't talk to them niggas, even if they don't see you no more, even if they just got you on Instagram, no whatever, you still got to be 100 at the end of the day.
So,
you know what I'm saying? You still got to be 100 at the end of the day. As a DJ.
What did they bring to the city? What element did BandGang bring to the city?
Doughboys bought the style. I mean, Blade bought the essence. No, Blade bought the standard. Doughboys bought the style that was presented from the standard. Team Eastside figured out a way to make it commercial. But what BandGang brings to the table is the flash. That flash pissed people off. We're going to lay that right there.
Got you.
It bought as many fans as it did what it did, but it bought the flash. They bought the flash. They bought the actual just, you know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, how Rose is, like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was, you know what I'm saying? They brought the real flash to it and everything. That's why when you think flashy niggas move like that, you don't expect them to really maturate and become. That's what I'm saying. You get, yeah. They flashy than the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You don't expect them to be the type of MCs that they are. So.
Got you. 100%.
Yeah.
And in the DJing space, what time was that in your career? Like, where of course you have moved, you elevated from when you did your first gig where you did it at.
Mm-hmm.
And what place are you in at this point?
I started DJing right when I started DJing right when RJ Lamont. I started DJing right when RJ Lamont was in the middle of the club, and he decided, since he started making beats, he gon' he like fuck it. I'ma just focus on my shit only, and that's how I'm gonna break my shit. And that's where all the BandGang shit started popping and spreading and everything. Then come, but at the same time, he fucking with Dex.
Yeah.
Then that's when Dex come with. That's how I saw that happen. So that's why I'm thinking like that. So because it was a time, RJ was the only nigga playing hood records in the club because the majority of the shit he was making, and then he just play a little bit of everybody else shit now and then and hit records to make shit look good. So I'm like, bet. And this nigga ain't about to play everything. I'm about to just do what he doing. And
Just play it.
just play every goddamn thing. This shit can't be that goddamn hard. Yeah. And then I took that type of playlist, thinking like that, and that's what got me into where I'm at today.
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Dex, do you believe that Dex could be considered like the first Detroit drill rapper? Is that a fair assessment?
I hate that word, pause. I really do. I hate it because Detroit rappers are not drill rappers. We just do this gangster shit, like just the way it is. But I think that Dex went commercial. I heard that 9/11 song. I heard it. I wish I could have. I wish I should have said. Man, I'm telling you, I want to go back into the time capsule right now and say that shit so hard. But at the same time, I'm glad I don't have it because I know what would have happened if I would have played that. But boy, I tell you, I heard that song with Meek Mill and him. He was gone. He was out of here. He was out of here.
Was it hard as a DJ playing music in clubs? Like, was it any? Like,
If it was active beefs and they was shooting shit up in the club for real, it was hard. But if they wasn't, or if you had the presence that you had, you could do what you want to do. Luckily for me, I was respected enough. And I was respected enough as a guy who was breaking enough good records and fucking with enough people politically to where I could play anything I want to, especially in the titty bar.
For sure. What was some of the records that like you would like to claim you're responsible for at least pushing? Like I broke this, I set this one off.
I had a hand in Capers. When I used to manage T Turn Up, I helped with the Pussy song. I helped Lil George back in the day when I was doing my regular clubs real cold with I Got the Sauce.
And would you say like
it's more. Hold on, it's more because I'm trying to get all the old shit before I get the current day, and then I manage Immodest, so I'm one of the main people responsible for the Perk song. I made the service pack for that. I did the service pack for Hey Hey as well, Polo Frost song. Everybody named Mama know what that did. When you know what I'm saying, DJ SS is my initials. You know what I'm saying? So it's more. I've had my hand in a lot of records.
Sure. And just if I may, like, how do you go about finding the artists that you specifically want to work with? Because like even like I've seen you do records and like work with like Sauce God. You know what
I mean? Put Pussy and Money. Yeah. Super 8 be putting that shit on all the videos and everything, all that shit.
How do you go about connecting with artists, or do artists reach out to you?
It's both. I have a very good ear and nose for talent. Like for example, that's what we doing now with my TV show called In the Box. with DJ Mark G and Cool Breeze. You know, we doing that every Thursday. We do that on the Coalition Instagram. We do a good review show. And then Instagram always bang our videos every time, pause. So what we do is we put it on Pirelli TV platform. We Coalition DJs. We have our own tab on there, so you can go on there. Every single episode you see on Instagram is always live on there. You can just check it out, listen, and it's all love. We load it up, pause every I say every month. So.
What's up? Hold on, bro. Time out. What's up with this New York shit, man? Why is we pausing on everything, man?
Because it's crazy.
What's going on? Don't let me find out, Detroit guys. We on some New York shit, man.
You wildin'.
I'm saying though, let's talk about it. I'm saying, is that not a reality? Because a couple years ago we was not.
No, we wasn't, but it is what it is now. Let's just keep it going.
No cap, though, man. And for the record, though, bro, everybody. So I understand it ain't a you thing. That's just that's just what we at in the culture now.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers forced me to do it.
That's what it is, though, and that's why I understand. You feel me? Because I've been in a situation where I damn near been forced to. Because you're not about to keep on. You feel me? You know, being on my top about it, but nonetheless, pause. Being on, pause. So look, So in terms of moving forward, in terms of DJing in Detroit, man, we had a conversation prior to starting the interview where it seemed like the respect level for DJs is not what it used to be. If you can, why do you think that's so? I know some people say it's, when the DJs stop being party promoters, then that power was kind of relinquished a bit. Elaborate a little bit.
You said it. You said. I mean, it's nothing else I can really say after that. I mean, you said it already. The DJ has went from the focal point to the most necessary, useless thing in the club right now. Niggas has figured out every single technological way. Don't play with me.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
No, I'm talking to these people in these comments. I know it's coming. Pause. Don't play with me. But niggas have figured out other ways to try to do what we do. But at the end of the day, you still call and trying to lowball. Man, we just still can't. So we still can't. So man, can you just bro? It is so crazy because I go out of town all the time and just see how other people is treated in certain areas. Like in certain hood areas that still play it a certain way, but even with those areas, they still treat somebody with some sort of respect. Like that's just what it is. Like it's so cutthroat in my city of Detroit, Michigan, bro. It's crazy. It's only so many people you can rock with. There's only so many people you can bank on stuff because I'm still a real DJ. I still got people who want to call me and be like, yeah, Smooth, spin my record. Da 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 da. I do spin packages and all that stuff, pause, you know what I'm saying? So if everybody's so finicky, I can't just take a person's business and then tell them I'm gonna do this, and then the promoter pump faking at the free throw line, and he doing that. That forces, Russell Red and Jelly Roll. That's bad business. Like, come on, man.
So what would be the steps to get that position back though? What gotta happen, because it can't just stay like that.
What it is DJs is, bro. I'ma just keep a real deal, bro. I can't go hard on somebody else, pause, and not go hard on myself. So I feel like we just got to get our head out our ass. We just got to get to work. We got to do what we got to do. Then we can demand. If we can't supply the sauce, we can't demand how we want it to do what we can do. The sauce has no face. You don't wake up. Everybody born the same way, bro. You either just got it or you don't. You either get it or you lost.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Gucci said it the best. You either get it or you lost.
For sure.
Some of y'all lost in the sauce, but at the end of the day, in order to be a real DJ, you have to have it. You have to bring some sort of element about yourself to produce in your sets to where you can stand out when everybody's playing and doing it the same way, especially in the super oversaturated market. I don't want to keep saying some of y'all need to quit because the passion of the music is the passion of the music. But at the end of the day, I just feel like certain people need to get out the way. That way the real ones can produce. But at the same time, if you are in the position that you're in, even though you're the rank that you have, because I used to be that DJ as well too, I still feel like you need to go harder and work your aspects instead of just going around just flexing too hard, because um, a lot of y'all want to just be happy about the gig or whatever and not necessarily have the right aspects or whatever. Like, I give you an example. I saw an argument this past South by Southwest. The DJs get into it. One on Serato, one on Virtual. Now, he plugs the USB out of the SRT 1000 into the board, into his computer. The Virtual can still pick it up, even though it's the bullshit home free bitch or whatever. He goes to pick it up. My man keeps it level at the same level that he is on the Serato side. That way we won't blow the speakers because his US, you know what I'm saying, his QSCs or whatever. So that's why I'm saying we, because that's what any DJ with any type of fucking sense would think. So, come to find out, Buddy arguing with Buddy saying, yeah, you need to turn me up, man. I can't hear. Like, bro, you can't nobody hear you because your decibels are too low in order for it to transmit properly through the board to make it sound proper. That's what the issue is. So instead of just hearing that or whatever, the DJ just unhooks and he bags out the way. So in the middle of unhooking everything, bags out the way, he gets him the XLRs. This fool pulls out an Alto Professional. He pulled out the mixer, plugged up, got the going. You know, I'm looking over. I'm sitting here laughing. I go up there to holler at them fools. I go to look over. I'm like, man, so what dog going? Why they arguing like dogs like that? Like, if everybody got Serato, they should just, you know, they should be up there looking like Stephen Clay. Like, what's going on? Man, I go to peek over. I'm like, dog, got the SB3 off the Virtual. Man.
Having that level of professionalism.
Get out, bro. This is South by Southwest. This is everybody and their mama them. This is labels around. The guy who hired the DJ, man.
That's crazy. And it's crazy because you wouldn't even know, like, from the outside looking in, you wouldn't know these intricate details that separate this DJ from that DJ. You don't really know the standard from our aspect. You know
exactly.
What I mean? So I can kind of only imagine why at times in the DJ world it can be tension. You know what I mean? Because it's like, this is an art too. You know what I mean? It's a science to doing this as well. Like, I was having a conversation with a DJ, and they were talking about the difference between a DJ that can talk on the mic versus a DJ who just
hands.
They do. You know what I mean? A DJ that scratch versus a DJ that just, you know what I mean?
Everybody can't do both.
Right. In terms of the elements that you've been able to add to your arsenal, how would you describe your DJ-ism? Like,
you know what I'm saying? If I'm irritated, I'm just gonna cut and mix. But if I'm actually into it and it's all good, I go crazy. I do both because I used to be a host. At the end of the day, I still got the voice and everything I'm doing as far as what I can do. Because, I host the majority of the shows and everything that we're doing right now. So I got the voice, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. I'm hosting coalition events and everything now and stuff like that. So I still got, it's still there. But at the end of the day, I can still bing, bang, pow, bing, bang, pow. Yeah, what's up, my nigga? Da, 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 da. Bing, bang. Like, bro, that's the titty bar. Like, you have to know how to work the mic and everything to make the money that you want to make it.
In terms of the titty bar, I forget what interview I recently did, but they were talking about how basically the strip club, not the strip. Okay, that's what it was seen of. The strip club is not what it used to be. In quote, 50 niggas on stage. You know what I mean? Just
50 niggas on the flyer.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Everybody want to play their song, clear the stage while they throw their money up there with the girl. I wish it just to go back to 007, where it all was simple. You either got it or you don't. Everybody had white grape, white owls. It was simple times back in those days. It was simple times. Man, I tell you.
He told us that it was all great white.
It was white grape, white owls, man. Everybody was smoking white grape, white owls.
Straight up, man.
And I ain't lying. It was a good, those was the good times, man. The good old Detroit. Detroit cool now. We gentrified like a motherfucker. But it's cool now, though, dog. I'm fucking with it.
Few more in terms of artists getting their records heard by DJs. That's been a conversation that's been had, and hearing certain frustrations from artists and hearing certain frustrations from DJs. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
Why we ain't getting the record spent?
The funny part is they are, but it's kind of, it's a couple things. Some of them move too quick. They'll drop something, leave it out for a month, get bored, make a new record, drop something again, or everybody going week to week and doing stuff like that. A lot of people do a lot of sporadic stuff like that to where you can't focus anymore. But at the same time, a lot of artists are not getting their records spent because of expectations and under assessments. Under assessments meaning under assessing how you expected, like, okay, cool. If I come to this and I show y'all this, since I paid this, which is only twos and fews, they'd be like, all right, bet. Since I gave y'all this little couple dollars, do this. Everybody, the whole group, it's 20 of us. Like, it's not going to happen. You only came to show us. Like, you could pull up a couple times, but unless you actually follow up, like, you niggas are following up with jobs, but you can't follow up with the DJ.
Yeah, no, that makes sense because it's like, how can that's a hell of a, I'm glad that you're saying that because from a DJ perspective, how can you show a person what you are doing for them if they don't come back or if the DJ don't show them? Like, when you in the club, you feel me, the club going crazy, boom, you pull out your phone, have receipts showing them the interaction that people having with their record and different things like that. What do you have in place, like, to assure that people is getting a bang for their buck? Pause.
The review shows, I'm always, at the end of the day, it's not even the review shows and the avenues that I'm doing because it is, but what I'm saying is I have the avenues open. My avenues are always open, pause, as far as when and where I can receive music and look at everything to do new stuff. Because at the end of the day, I'm looking for new stuff to listen to, just as much as I'm looking for new stuff to play. Because, you know, I like to ride around. I'll be out of town. I'm cool. I want somebody to stop me and be like, hey, man, what you listening to? I want somebody to walk up to me in the club, be like, dog, you going crazy. What is this? What is you listening to? I do that all the time. That's one of the main reasons why I like being in coalition DJs. Cause I like going out of town where they at. I seen they out of town people and they get some cold people going, you know what I'm saying? And that dog can actually be cold. Like my guy Sticky Low. You know what I'm saying? Sticky Low go crazy. I listen to Sticky Low just as much as I play him. Y'all look Sticky Low up. You know what I'm saying? Get in there. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I like moving around and actually reviewing and doing stuff like that. Like I take time on my schedule to do that. Yes. I like doing that all the time. But what I'm saying is, just like I was saying, just follow up. Like you can give me the record, you can submit all the records and everything. Yes, my door is always open. But at the end of the day, if you don't, you know, just yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Not even just bug me, just pop at me, like, you know, say what's going on. Like, hey, you know, I'm checking in with you. What we got to do? What we got to do? Right. Put the business together, and then we there.
So you think what I'm getting, a person should be almost ready to get a form of like consultation as well. You get what I'm saying?
It's more than that. Like I'ma still help. Like I'm a person too. I'm a brain. Like it's the reason why I'm moving around and doing showcases and doing stuff the way I'm doing, because it's effective. I ain't just moving around looking in the city. Like I'm doing stuff nationwide. Toledo shows me big love. I can't never not go to Toledo and not give big love. Like them people down there show me big love. The DMV show me big love, and I barely be down there. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of Atlanta partners. That's why I'm always down there. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of people that I rock with and stuff, and I get a lot of music through those avenues and all that stuff. And yes, I'm always looking for something new. I'm a DJ. I want to break records at the end of the day. That's why I found all the new out of town stuff like that. More than just coalition priorities and stuff like that, because there's other people that they rocking with that they playing on top of the priorities and stuff like that. That's just as hot as the priorities.
No doubt. And like even with the clubs, right? Like people coming up to the DJ booth trying to get their music heard and stuff like that.
You gonna kick the pot?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna tell you right now. You gonna kick the pot. A lot of us don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. You gonna kick the pot, and I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I'm gonna just keep it frank the fucking tank. At the end of the day, if you coming to me in the DJ booth and I don't know what you is, I'm going on a blind date.
That's a good point.
You niggas ain't never hopping out the house unless y'all know what that girl look like. So don't come into my DJ booth thinking I'm gonna go on a blind date too. No. If you want me to play it, you only stop everything I'm doing to get your record in and everything. You know, like it is what it is, bro.
If you can, what does that tank usually look like?
Or what?
Like, what's the ticket? What's the average ticket for? You ain't even got to say your price, but you can name somebody else's or just DJs that you know. If a person just
the range nowadays is anywhere from $10 to $100 depending on the location. Like if you go to Truth thinking you finna get a record played for $10, $20, it will gonna look at your ass like you sideways. Cause that's a different monster. You fuck them girls' money up, it's a whole different story. He lose his money. Let's reverse it to the regular club. If the song stop people from dancing and they stop drinking for a minute, that club owner, and he a butthole about it, club owner gonna get mad. Like it's
like the DJ's taking a risk too. We need that pay.
It's a blind date. If you don't know what the girl looks like, ain't that taking a risk?
Nah, definitely.
All right, cool. That's the whole that's the point of the metaphor.
Real talk. No cap. and that's the part that I do understand. You know what I mean? Like, and just talking to artists and stuff like that. Like, I understand that point. I think it got to be some type of bridge. I
Yeah.
actually think it'd be dope, man, if it was just some type of event held with artists and DJs with like a panel. You get what I'm saying? To kind of communicate.
Oh, that's that type of shit happens out of town. A lot of people just don't do their research. I go to that type of stuff. I'm involved with that type of stuff already. Like, I do that. What the hell you think South by Southwest is?
Yeah. But we got to bring it to the city, though. Because...
Shh. I'm working on that.
Yes. For real, man. Speaking on the things that you're working on, bro, outside of that, bro. 2024. Coming into the year, man.
Paid Artist Showcase.
Paid Artist Showcase.
Next two cities, Milwaukee and Miami. And then after that, it's going to be May. We're going to figure out what we're going to do in May. We're going to figure out when I got to get my schedule for Backwoods and Bonfires and the rest of their festivals and stuff this year. Put that all together. We supposed to get the music call soon. And then it's going on. Coalition-wise, we back branching out as far as with showcases, concerts, and parties. We're in the middle of planning a cabaret. We changing the game. You know what I'm saying? We bringing the sauce and everything as far as with that going on. And then we going to do another Who's Next soon. Look out for that info as well. As far as with myself, I'm getting ready to move my music and everything over to live mixtapes. I got a situation going on with live mixtapes. I just got done kicking it with Pesh at South by Southwest this year or whatever. So I'm getting ready to move my music and stuff over there and get a situation going on over there. But Pesh is a big Pesh's family with Coalition DJs. He's one of the people who he's one of the people who helped Future go up for Drunk to run him around and stuff like that. So that's a whole nother, that's a whole nother story for you. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I'm getting ready to get my situation going on with Pesh and everything as far as that. I have a brand ambassador situation I'm getting ready to drop soon. Once I get ready to get finished deliberating and everything, you're gonna see. You'll see pretty much how I'm doing with that. I have a weed sponsor as well, a cannabis sponsor, Light Sky Farms out of Burton, Michigan. What up, though? I've been rocking with them for a minute and stuff. You'll see a couple of their products on my page. Just scroll through. You'll see all that stuff right there. Too Smooth Radio's going real good. Like I said, tune into In the Box each and every Thursday, 9 p.m. on the Coalition DJs Instagram. Me, Mark G, and Cool Breeze. We always reviewing music is going down. We putting stuff on Pirelli TV. We put all the episodes on Pirelli TV. You'll see a couple of my vlog episodes on there. I put more vlog episodes. And I will be dropping a new episode soon. So I want you to get ready for that real soon. I got an old episode. I got a throwback episode I'm going to drop first. Then I'm going to drop my new sauce. Make sure y'all look out for that Too Smooth Radio vlog. I'm coming out with a project as well, too. I do the projects. Make sure y'all download Too Smooth Radio on all platforms. The regular album and the deluxe album. I'd rather y'all get the deluxe, but if you just rock with the regular version, do your thing. It don't matter. Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy. You know, I got a lot of stuff, man. I got a lot of sauce. You know what I'm saying? Something to floss. You know what I'm saying? Come fuck with me if you want to win, because you ain't never take a loss. You know what I'm saying?
Here, DJ Sussex Smooth, man.
That's what they call me.
Pulse of the culture, man. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.